Don't you wanna make games like this one? Or like this one? Or even this one? Stick till the end of the video to find out how you can make your very own first game for absolutely free. Let me clarify one thing, your first game might not look like this. It probably will be a ball bouncing on a cube, but that's fine, everyone gotta start somewhere. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into the video. When it comes to games, there are two main types of games, 2D games and 3D games. And let's see some weird 2.5D witchcraft going on, but in this video we're just gonna talk about 3D games, so let's do it. So these are the essential things you need to make game: 3D models with textures and animation, code, UI, and music and sound. So let's talk about 3D models first. All the things you see on your screen are 3D models, like Michael, or just buildings, or even these stupid NPCs. They are all 3D models. There are many 3D modeling softwares out there, but these are most famous one out of them. And among these all, I personally use Blender because one, it's free and open source, and second, it does the job very well. And if you learn any of this software, it should be really easy to change from one to another because all of them work in almost the same way. 3D modeling softwares are used to make 3D models, texture them, then rig them. Rigging basically means to give them bones which we can use to animate them, and last but not least, animate them. Now let's talk about second most important thing in game development, coding. You can always make games without writing a single line of code, but more on to that later in the video. Right now let's talk about what is coding. Coding basically means telling a computer what to do while certain things happens in computer language. Make Michael move when player presses WASD keys, or make NCPs run when they see angry Michael. Now you might ask, Andy, what's the computer language? Well, there isn't one. There are too many of them, but for game development, these are one of the most famous out there. So depending on which game engine you are choosing, you have to choose the language that game engine supports. And if you are scared of coding, like many people are actually scared, they get nightmares. Yeah, not me. I don't get nightmares. No, the other peoples who are scared of coding. So if you are if you are scared of coding, you can always use visual scripting, where you have to connect these boxes with each other and make a game logic. And you can see these boxes as puzzle pieces that you have to connect and make the game. So coding is used to make logics for game, like when to move player, when to spawn a certain mob, or which shirt Michael's gonna put on today. Now you got your really nice looking environment you created with your 3D software and wrote the scripts also, but it's not playable. You can just look at it and can't do much. That's when the game engine comes into play. There are quite a few famous game engines like Unity or Unreal Engine or Godot, and they're almost free. By almost free, I mean Unity has a Plus and Pro version that you can subscribe to. In Unreal Engine, you have to pay 5% of the revenue you make by publishing your game, and the Godot engine is absolutely free. I've been using Unity for past 3 years, and I have absolutely no disappointments from it, and this video is not sponsored by Unity. So game engines are used to combine all the things like scripts you write in Visual Studio, or UI you make in Photoshop, or 3D models, or the music, and make a playable game from that. That's how you can make your very own first game for absolutely free. And if you need the proper tutorial, you can watch Becky's beginners tutorials. And if you have any further questions, you can ask me down in the comment section. And have a good one.